it is.
All right, for sure.
All right, little history lesson. Can I actually use your phone really quick? Because mine is charging. I want to look at PG stats really quick. Because if I'm not mistaken, I actually don't think Quillo has beaten Infamous ever.
Ever. Really?
But if I'm mistaken, it just hasn't been for an extremely long time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I mean, like, Wario into Falcon, right? I mean, I could see, like, there being some differences, right? Because, you know, he's a character that really wants to play that, like, bait and punish, right? Really wants to stick around in the air, be hella floaty, you know, do all that normal stuff. And, you know, Falcon, he's got great burst options to kind of break that zone that Wario sets up. And on top of that, I mean, you know, everybody knows how phenomenal the juggling of these characters is out there.
So Quillo plays pretty well here. Quillo's advantage state looking very solid. And I think Quillo, oh wow, catching the fight again.
All right, I like it.
And Quillo is one of those players where, like, he has very good knowledge of Wario. And that's what I think gets him so far, is it's not that people don't know how to fight Wario. You know, it's not that, you know, Wario's like this impossible character. It's that Quillo has so much game and character knowledge about so many specific things. He knows so many different Wario skills. This kid does, like, walk confirms off a bike. It's kind of wild. And the Q block coming out. And Q is
that's hot. That's hot.
And Quillo's a player that if you watch him consistently, he will, a lot of the time, if he's up, you'll see that half walk come out.
I mean, yeah, bro, right? I mean, you know, it's kind of like, there's two sides to it, right? Like, you can save the walk in case you need it in a pinch, right? Or you can play more aggressive with it like Quillo just did there, where you can just use it to take a lead that you started and extend it even further. He's dead!
With a statement
God.
game one.
Ooh.
A restart coming out
you love
from
to see it.
Quillo.
Ooh, that's fucking nerd. Ooh.
Your phone won't load.
I'm sorry, bro, it's an Android.
So is mine, but it loads. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm sorry, bro, my shit's
not loading. That entire game one went by and the bar didn't even move.
I'm sorry, bro. It's like 7 years old.
Maybe if I did a different...
I'm too poor to get a new one.
Maybe if I did a different... browser.
Bro, we have a set to commentate. Get out of here. Nobody cares.
I care.
Shut up. Okay, so I feel like obviously the obvious question here is like, you know, how does Infamous bounce back, right? I mean, like, my dude is like, he's like the Leo of CenCal, right? Reverse 3-0s out the ass. So, like, I'm sure he's not shaking.
Saw it at Midgar Saga.
Sheesh.
Huge reverse 3-0 in the reset at Midgar Saga.
Smash, okay.
They're trying to you know, extend the hitbox a little bit.
Shot. There you go.
Quillo is very good. Even if these up airs don't hit, he's very good at just pressuring with up air to force you into a different position. Down it.
Oh no, that's a real unfortunate trade for Quillo.
And you know, that's kind of reminiscent of something that Quillo does on sometimes. Sometimes he'll go off against specific recoveries that he sees as like exploitable, and he'll get the first hit of down. He'll try and get the first hit of down air just to exploit it a little bit, and it spikes.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, you know, going for trades is like a valid gameplay decision, right? Like, some characters are really good at trading in an advantageous way that lets them continue pressure. And, you know, when it comes to, like, edge guarding at least, Wario's really good at that. Alright, Mike. Okay, he's smashing it. Wants to get it back for later in case he needs to recover at it, too. Nice dash attack. Okay, Falcon pretty heavy, though. Gonna live.
Yeah, and I was actually talking with Woody about this. The thing that Infamous is that is not dying. Because there are some situations where, like, Infamous has, like, 1 and he just doesn't die. It's kind of insane. And huge stop knee coming out from Infamous. And that's a big lead because Wario is a character that you are always looking to just get a lead and force that lead even further. Because Waft is a mechanic where he, like right here, right? He was building Waft currently.
Yeah.
If he finds a kill on Infamous, it's an even game stop.
Yep. I mean, that's the thing, right? You know, what you mentioned before about, like, being good at not dying, right? Like, it's a really underrated aspect of the game, right? In terms of, like forming a game plan, right? Is, like, knowing in those high% situations how to properly avoid your opponent's win condition.
Yeah. And And it comes with movement, it comes with positioning, it comes with a little bit of everything. And Infamous, you know, has just the experience with the game to find that in the back air on Quillo. Quillo now, that last hit situation on stage against Falcon of all characters. That was really smart from Infamous.
Yeah.
You know, it was, he forced himself in, looked for a hit, and even though he didn't get the hit, Quillo hit him with the up B, and it ended up, you know, sending Quillo down because he wasn't able to get the full upwards momentum of that up B solely for the fact that he hit Infamous. And now we're 1-1.
Damn, those games are fast.
Yeah, these are two players where, like, these two players don't really care about disadvantage. They care about getting in advantage.
Right.
They care about resetting. Quillo's gonna take Infamous to small battlefield.
Okay. Interesting choice. Not the first stage I think of when I think like Wario, but I mean, this kid's obviously more knowledgeable than I am. Okay.
I mean, it also comes down to whatever Infamous might have banned.
Yeah, right. Like, you know, I would see him banning, you know, probably like, you know, the big stages like Kylo kind of sticks probably, you know, doesn't want to deal with block camping.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't think as Falcon you really have to ban FT against him because FT is pretty bad for Wario.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay, no knee. Alright. Leg trap for Quillo. Misses the chomp. Ooh, okay. Catches the jump.
Oh,
no!
reversal!
Yeah, but you can't afford that, man. You can't afford to just, like, miss a bread and butter edge guard like that, because, like, a player of Infamous caliber, he's going to reverse that on you, bro. Punish you really hard.
And these are the situations where it becomes a little bit harder, because Falcon, one of those characters, is a lot heavier.
I don't know why that was so funny to me, bro.
Infamous being a player that really knows how to play around disadvantage state. It's going to be hard to die, but as I'm saying that, he was able to find, you know, the infield running out on ledge and hits the F-tilt.
Yeah, this is where things start kind of getting good for Quillo, right? Got the half off on the line at this point. So, you know, he can start running his game plan a little bit more effectively, get his combo starters. You know, he knows that he's got the walks in the back pocket. That being said, though, Infamous really putting the pressure on here with this advantage state. And, all right, down throw, check in. Oh.
Even further, we're just seeing both of these players trying to push neutral as far as they can to look for any kind of advantage state. Because not only are both players very good at advantage state, both players are very good at finishing in neutral, and that straight hit from down. So, Quillo.
Yeah, you know, you see Infamous, like, when he gets those grabs, right? He's opting for down throw instead of, like, forward or back throw to put him off stage for stage control. And that's because he knows that, you know, all the Warios love to, like, drift a bunch with that neutral air dodge, get hella iframes and come to the ground safely. Nice! Oh,
and a completely even game. But all this takes...
Bro, fuck that even game, he's got waft. He's about to get cheated.
Percentage-wise, even game, but... You know, with Waft online, this does become a lot scarier.
Yeah,
but you can't show that. You cannot show that fear. If you show that fear and start playing like you're scared, Quillo will abuse that. You know, most Wario players know when you're scared, and they can't hit you and will hit you with that Waft and catch you out.
Oh yeah, I mean, man, my boy Infamous though, he is a fearless player. Like down to the wire, he will give it everything he's got, no matter what position he's in, bro. Oh, this is where see Quillo the one getting scared. Oh, he air dodging. Oh!
It's the forward throw.
Oh.
Down air. And
Oh no, he was mashing.
It's not gonna kill.
Oh, he lives though.
Gets another up air and bad DI on it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Wow, and what a close game. Romeo walking up, subbing in for Infamous mid-set.
Let's go, Romeo.
I'm a huge Romeo head, dude.
Huge,
I love Romeo.
Enormous Romeo fan, bro. Like,
you know
one of
who
the
I'm
biggest.
even bigger fan of, though? Shout outs to Siraj VP. I'm a huge Siraj. He just saw Troubles on stream earlier. I'm gonna be real with him. I hate Troubles. I'm a huge Siraj
You can't
fan.
keep getting away with this.
Enormous Siraj VP fan.
You need to stop. You can't keep getting away with this. Shout out Siraj VP.
Go follow Siraj VP on Twitter.
Alright, so I feel like the big thing, right, is that, like, you know, there's this kind of mental pressure that Waft creates that, you know, I feel like Quillo really needs to be kind of taking more advantage of, because you know that, like, if your opponent is cognizant of Waft, if they're aware of, like, the pressure situation that it creates, there's certain options they're going to be favoring over others, right? And Quillo really wants to start scouting for those, as opposed to just kind of, like, letting Infamous get away with things like, you know, he was jumping off ledge a lot last game, right?
Yeah.
And Quillo just kind of let him have it. Oh, combo starter.
A little bit of a train, but Quillo already at 146%. This is exactly the position that Infamous wants to be in. Pushing his advantage hard enough to the point where neutral game becomes a lot harder for Quillo.
Definitely.
Quillo playing a little bit aggressive here.
Yeah.
Getting the down air, and this is going to become really hard.
See, ideally this should flow turn set. Oh, but he messed it up.
And that's,
he might die off that jab.
Kill Wario heavy. Going
out
deep
there.
for his kill.
Nice
No
up for the reversal.
He's gonna air dodge. Will he make this back?
Oh, yeah, he got the wrong side of the down air. Really good tech from Infamous.
No up throw there, surprisingly.
Nice trap.
Nice isn't going to kill just yet. Both these players at very high percent. You know, both being pretty heavy characters. That's like kill. And max rage from Quillo. And now Quillo in the driver's seat a little bit.
Jab mix up throw. Yeah, that'll do it.
And, you know, Quillo was in the driver's seat for a second, but even having just a couple of seconds of advantage on Wario, even if he lost a stock at the end of the day, he's still building a wall.
Definitely. Alright, put him on stage. Oh, this is where Quillo makes his money.
Oh,
that's such a good BT up B there. Really good mix-up from Falcon to use to,
oh my god! Like I was saying, any chance he gets an even or advantage state, if he has that half walk, he's not afraid to let it rip. And Infamous down. Now, Quillo, you know, he is out of walk here, but Wario still has very good normals and very good ground game. And his air game is also some of the best in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's in a position where Infamous has to start approaching him, right? So, like, if you start playing it a little bit slower, just kind of let the percent rack up.
No bike there, unfortunately. And this is a situation where he just made it a little bit harder for himself.
That's a little rough. I ain't even gonna lie. That's not good at all for Quillo, man. Oh no, combo time! Big. Oh my god, freestyling. Oh, knock it off me.
Big slaps coming out.
Oh no!
This is rapid jab to get Quillo off stage.
Looking hella scrambly right now.
It's the nair.
Tech chase.
Not gonna get anything off the tech chase.
This is tough. Alright, escapes the ledge. Back to neutral. Alright, Quillo's turn to play the ledge. What's he gonna do? Oh no!
More rapid jab coming out from Infamous to put Quillo in a disadvantageous state. They're dodging the ledge there, 119. Gets the dash attack big and beefy, 134%.
Hey! Untechable!
And a huge reversal from Quillo. You know, looked really rough after that SB, but brought it back to the reversal. And ladies and gents, in this last winner's quarters match of the day, we're going to game 5.
I love Untechable. They're really very cool. I love them. They're like my favorite mechanic in the game. I love not being able to let. Yes, I love not having counterplay, bro. It's my favorite.
All right, and game 5, back to PS2. Due to the modified DS2 not being able to go back to the last stage counter picked on, PS2 is still up.
Right. See, run up shield, right? It's kind of like a double-edged sword playing against Falcon, right? Because like he's basically constantly 50-50ing you in neutral between like whether he's gonna do like a burst option that's a combo starter or whether he's gonna like run up and grab, right?
Going for an aggressive back air there, and yeah, you know,
he's dead.
Oh, stop me. You definitely saying run up grab is like one of those 50-50 options and it's very dangerous at times, especially with a player like Infamous who will bait some kind of option and like we saw there, he jabbed twice, pull back while he didn't get anything off, like he'll get shield grab there. But you know, he's playing a little bit of a mental game. He's taking options and how he'll react, and he's gonna use that later on.
Yeah, he definitely plays really well for like the long-term conditioning, right? Like he will like give up like some pretty blatant advantage to like scout, right?
Yeah.
And see what option you like to go for in that situation. Just because he's confident enough to be like, oh, I'll just win neutral again. I'll put you back there, and if you do that same shit again, you're gonna die. Oh my god!
Stomp coming out from Infamous, and a very, very strong message being sent out in this game 5 so far. Infamous just saying, you know, I'm planning on winning another CenCal event back-to-back, first Midgar Saga, and I don't plan on losing this one either.
Hey man, here's the thing though, right? My boy Quillo, no stranger to a comeback, and on top of that, Wario, the comeback character, bro. Like if he could take this stock soon, like watch off the ledge trap. Oh no.
you know, the get up attack catch. You can get up attack catch, and then that back air is going to kill.
See, look, bro, this is practically an even game because all he's got to do is like find a stock, right? And then all of a sudden it's time for some WAP cheese, and then Infamous got to be scared. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, against a player like Infamous, who's so slippery and so good in neutral state, it becomes a lot harder.
All right, so we got full WAP. IMO, this is the stock where you want to go for it, right? Just to like reestablish yourself, because like you're probably not gonna get a kill like early anytime soon if you don't go for WAP now.
And even if you get that kill, this is an even higher mountain to climb, 138%, now 149, almost max rage on Quillo, and a big strong hit from Infamous will kill 160 here.
Yeah, this is tough. Even a heavy character like Wario, 160, Falcon's got a lot of options to nab the stock here. You have to play real careful.
171, barely not dying. Good DI coming out from Quillo. Rapid Jab putting Quillo up to 188%.
Oh, this ledge trap could be it.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
Bro.
And a game 5 scenario. This is gonna close it out against Quillo. What a great set. And I think we're now in winners top 8. I think we're actually in top 8 for the whole tournament.
Yeah,
I think a couple matches are wrapping up.